Hey travelers! Welcome back to our channel. Today we're taking you on a spine-tingling journey across the globe as we explore the 15 craziest ghost towns on Earth. These are not just any towns, they're remnants of once thriving communities that have been left to decay and are now frozen in time. From luxurious castles left to crumble in Turkey to eerie mining towns in the American desert, we've got a thrilling lineup for you. So, buckle up and stay with us until the end, because each ghost town is more bizarre than the last, and you won't want to miss what's coming up next. Number 15. Burj Al Babas, Turkey, the fantasy gone wrong. First up, we're heading to Turkey, where a project that was supposed to be a dream come true turned into a nightmare. Burj Al Babas was designed to be a luxurious housing development filled with mini castles straight out of a fairy tale. But by 2018, the developers went bankrupt, leaving behind a ghost town of over 700 uninhabited identical castles. Today, Burj Al Babas stands as a surreal and eerie reminder of what happens when grand visions don't go as planned. If you're intrigued by this modern ghost town, you'll find a fascinating, if somewhat haunting, landscape. However, be prepared for a quiet experience, as the site is largely abandoned and falling into disrepair. Trust me, this is just the beginning. The next ghost town on our list is equally haunting, so stay tuned. Number 14. Terlingua, Texas, the desert's haunting echo. From the opulence of Turkey, we're now shifting to the arid landscapes of Terlingua, Texas. Once a booming mercury mining town in the late 1800s, Terlingua thrived until the demand for mercury plummeted in the mid-20th century. Today, while it still hosts an annual chili cook-off and serves as a gateway to Big Bend National Park, Terlingua remains a shadow of its former self, offering visitors a glimpse into a bygone era. When you visit Terlingua, you can explore the remnants of its mining history and enjoy activities like hiking, river rafting, and stargazing. The town's eclectic mix of locals and newcomers adds to its charm, making it a unique stop in the desert. Don't go away as we dive into the abandoned commune of Craco. Number 13. Craco, Italy, the abandoned fortress. Get ready to be transported back in time as we explore Craco, Italy. Perched on a hill in the region of Bacata, Craco is thought to have been founded around 2,800 years ago. Once a thriving town with up to 2,000 residents, Craco now stands abandoned, offering a haunting glimpse into the past. The town's decline began in the 20th century, due to a series of natural disasters, including landslides and earthquakes, which undermined its hillside foundation. By the 1980s, a particularly destructive landslide caused severe damage. Today, Craco's stone buildings and silent bell towers create a hauntingly beautiful scene, making it a popular spot for tourists and filmmakers alike. If you visit, you'll find a dramatic backdrop that reveals both the beauty and vulnerability of ancient architecture. Want to know what's next? We're heading to China to see a ghost town inspired by Paris. Number 12. Tianducheng, China, the Paris of the East. Tianducheng, located near Hangzhou, China, was built to resemble Paris, complete with its own replica Eiffel Tower. The ambitious project aimed to capture the charm of the City of Light with European-style buildings, fountains, and gardens. Despite its grandeur and the effort to mimic Parisian aesthetics, Tianducheng struggled to attract residents. Opened in 2007, Tianducheng now stands as a ghostly imitation of Paris. Its empty streets and deserted apartments create a surreal atmosphere, highlighting the challenges of replicating a city's soul. The lack of residents adds to the eerie quality of the town, making it a fascinating yet quiet destination. A visit to Tianducheng offers a unique experience of walking through empty Parisian-style streets. It's a place where you can enjoy a surreal blend of European architecture in an unexpectedly quiet setting. Just be prepared for a lack of bustling Parisian life. Next up, we're heading to an abandoned mining town in Namibia that tells a story of sudden wealth and even quicker decline. Stay with us as we uncover the secrets of Kolmanskop. Number 11. Kolmanskop, Namibia, the Diamond Ghost Town. Kolmanskop, located in the Namib Desert near Lüderitz, Namibia, was once a bustling mining town during the diamond rush of the early 20th century. The town reached its peak in the 1920s, boasting modern amenities like an X-ray station, a swimming pool, and even an ice factory. It symbolized luxury and wealth in the desert. By the 1930s, the diamond fields began to deplete, and richer deposits were found further south. By 1954, Kolmanskop was abandoned as miners and residents left in search of new opportunities. The desert sands started to reclaim the town, filling buildings and erasing signs of the once thriving community. Today, Kolmanskop is a popular tourist destination where visitors can explore half-submerged ruins, abandoned workshops, and preserved homes. It's a fascinating example of how quickly fortunes can change and how nature reclaims what was once bustling with life. Don't miss our next destination, Arltunga, the remote landscape of Australia, to explore a historic mining town that withstood harsh conditions. Number 10. Arltunga, Australia, the harsh reality. Located in the East MacDonnell Ranges of the Northern Territory, Arltunga was established in 1887 following the discovery of alluvial gold. It was the first official town in Central Australia, marking the start of the region's mining industry. Despite the extreme desert conditions, Arltunga thrived for a while, attracting a diverse group of prospectors and adventurers. The harsh environment took its toll, with supplies needing to be transported over long distances through challenging terrain. As gold reserves dwindled, so did the town's population, leading to its gradual abandonment by the early 20th century. Today, Arltunga's buildings are slowly decaying under the elements. Visitors to Arltunga can explore the ruins of old mines, stone buildings, and learn about the mining techniques used in the past. The harsh conditions faced by its inhabitants are evident, providing a stark reminder of the challenges of surviving in such a remote location. Next, we'll travel to Alaska to uncover a remote mining camp with a fascinating history. Stay with us to explore the ghost town of Kennecott. Number 9. Kennecott, Alaska, the Copper Ghost Town. Tucked away in Alaska's Wrangell St. Elias National Park, Kennecott was once a thriving copper mining town in the early 1900s. By 1911, it boasted over 500 residents and modern amenities, but fell into abandonment when the copper reserves were depleted in the late 1930s. Today, its well-preserved buildings and stunning mountain backdrop offer a unique glimpse into its industrial past. If you're planning to visit Kennecott, be prepared for a remote adventure with seasonal access via scenic drives or rugged hikes. Guided tours are available in summer, and layered clothing is recommended for the variable mountain weather. And now, our next stop is Jazirat Al Hamra, UAE, a ghost town with a fascinating backstory. Number 8. Jazirat Al Hamra, UAE, the deserted oasis. Jazirat Al Hamra, situated in the United Arab Emirates, was once a vibrant village known for its verdant surroundings and ample water sources. Founded centuries ago, this settlement thrived in its lush environment, with traditional adobe homes and community life flourishing in harmony with the land. However, as modern development surged and urbanization encroached, Jazirat Al Hamra began its slow transition from a lively village to a ghost town. Today, its traditional adobe homes and quiet streets stand in stark contrast to the bustling cities nearby. Whether you're a history enthusiast or simply curious about the region's heritage, Jazirat Al Hamra offers a fascinating and immersive experience into a world that has all but vanished. Stay tuned as we uncover more intriguing ghost towns around the world, each with its own unique story. And the next one is Imber, England. Number 7. Imber, England, the village abandoned for security. Imber, a ghost town in England with a story that's as haunting as its empty streets. In 1943, the villagers were given just 47 days' notice to leave their homes as the area was repurposed for military training during World War II. What was promised as a temporary measure turned into a permanent evacuation, and Imber has been a ghost town ever since. It's located on the Salisbury Plain, which was ideal for military exercises. Today, the remnants, including the historic St. Giles Church from the 13th century, are preserved as part of the training grounds. Access is highly restricted, with public visits only allowed on specific days of the year, like bank holidays and Christmas. Visiting Imber offers a poignant reminder of the impact of war on civilian life and the balance between national security and personal rights. But hold on, the next ghost town is a true natural wonder. Stay with us as we explore the volcanic ruins of Chaitén. Number 6. Chaitén, Chile. Nature's relentless force. Chaitén, located in southern Chile, was once a picturesque coastal town surrounded by lush forests and mountains. However, everything changed in May 2008 when the Chaitén volcano erupted, forcing the evacuation of its residents. The eruption sent ash clouds over Patagonia and threatened the town with a volcanic mud flow. The government initially declared the town a total loss and considered relocating the entire community. Despite efforts to restore the area, including rebuilding it several miles away, Chaitén remains a ghost town. The remnants of the original town are still visible, with the river that once flowed through it now taking a different route and eroding some of the surviving structures. While the original town remains abandoned, the new Chaitén has been rebuilt several miles away in a safer location. Visiting the ruins offers a sobering look at how quickly life can change, and the challenges of rebuilding in the face of disaster. If you think Chaitén is intense, wait until you hear about our next destination, Pyramiden in Norway. This town is like stepping into a Soviet time capsule. Number 5. Pyramiden, Norway. The Arctic Time Capsule. Pyramiden is a fascinating ghost town located on the Svalbard archipelago. Originally founded by Sweden in 1910 for coal mining, it was sold to the Soviet Union in 1927. At its peak, the town boasted over 1,000 residents and even had a cultural center, theater, and library. Named after the pyramid-shaped mountain overlooking it, Pyramiden was a showcase of Soviet ambitions. However, dwindling coal deposits and economic challenges led to its abandonment in 1998. Today, it stands frozen in time, preserved by the Arctic climate. The Arctic climate has preserved the town remarkably well, making it a fascinating destination for those interested in Soviet-era history and remote Arctic exploration. While it's becoming a tourist attraction, reaching Pyramiden requires a significant commitment, given its remote location. Visitors can explore its empty streets and abandoned buildings, including the world's northernmost grand piano. Next, we're heading to Japan to explore a ghost town with a very industrial past, Hashima Island. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. Number 4. Hashima Island, Japan. Battleship of the past. Hashima Island, also known as Battleship Island, is located about 9 miles from Nagasaki. It earned its nickname due to its battleship-like silhouette. Developed in 1887 by Mitsubishi for coal mining, it quickly became one of the most densely populated places on Earth. Hashima was a hub of industrial activity, featuring high-rise buildings, schools, and recreational facilities. However, Japan's shift from coal to petroleum in the 1960s led to the mine's closure in 1974, and the island was abandoned. Hashima Island thrived until the 1960s, when Japan's shift from coal to petroleum led to the mine's closure in 1974. The island was quickly abandoned, leaving behind a hauntingly decayed landscape of crumbling buildings and rusting steel. It's now a UNESCO World Heritage Site and has appeared in several blockbuster movies. Guided tours offer a glimpse into its industrial past and the impact of changing energy needs on communities. Next, we venture into Romania to uncover a village submerged by environmental exploitation. Stay tuned to learn about Geamana and its haunting toxic lake. Number 3. Geamana, Romania. We explore Geamana, Romania, a village that met a tragic fate due to environmental mismanagement. In the late 1970s, the Romanian government discovered vast copper reserves near Geamana and decided to convert the village into a toxic tailings dump for the new copper mine. By 1978, the residents were forced to leave, and the village was submerged under toxic sludge. Today, Geamana is a grim sight with only the church spire and some rooftops visible above the polluted waters. The lake, filled with heavy metals and chemicals, serves as a stark reminder of the environmental costs of industrial activities. Despite its hazardous nature, the site attracts photographers and environmentalists, symbolizing the urgent need for sustainable development practices. Now get ready for a ghost town like no other, a failed industrial utopia in the heart of the Amazon rainforest. Let's explore Fordlândia in Brazil. Number 2. Fordlândia, Brazil. Fordlândia, Brazil. An ambitious yet ultimately failed project by American industrialist Henry Ford. In 1928, Ford acquired land in the Amazon rainforest, with the vision of creating a utopian town to secure a steady supply of rubber for his automobile empire. He aimed to build an American-style community in the jungle, complete with modern amenities. However, the reality was far from Ford's vision. Problems with rubber cultivation and cultural clashes between American administrators and Brazilian workers led to the project's downfall. By 1945, with the rise of synthetic rubber, Fordlândia was abandoned. Today, it stands as an eerie testament to the challenges of industrial ventures in remote areas, with the jungle slowly reclaiming the land. Fordlândia is accessible with prior arrangement through local guides. The remnants of this American experiment are hidden among the jungle's overgrowth. Finally, we arrive at our number 1 ghost town, where an environmental disaster turned a thriving community into a deserted wasteland. Find out about Centralia, Pennsylvania, and its fiery underground secrets. Number 1. Centralia, Pennsylvania. The fire below. We delve into Centralia, Pennsylvania, a town forever altered by an environmental catastrophe. In May 1962, a fire ignited in a landfill and spread through an extensive network of coal mines beneath the town. Fueled by loose coal, the underground fire created an inferno that continues to burn decades later. By the 1980s, the government relocated residents, and Centralia was officially erased from the map in 2002. Today, the town is a hauntingly apocalyptic ghost town, with only a few stubborn residents remaining, and nature slowly reclaiming the land. The site remains a powerful reminder of the consequences of environmental mismanagement. Centralia is largely off-limits due to the ongoing fire. However, visitors can view the remnants from a distance, experiencing an eerie glimpse of 1960s Americana amidst the dangers of the fire below. Wrapping up our tour of some of the most incredible ghost towns on Earth, each of these places has a unique story and offers a glimpse into how history, nature, and human actions can create hauntingly beautiful landscapes. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel adventures and hidden gems. Until next time, keep exploring